little bit, so if it sounds windy, it's because it is. There's some storms here to the northwest, it looks like. Yeah, the northwest. And to the west. But we were just up here checking the fall herd. We had to tag one new calf. It was a heifer. We've had 9 heifers and 1 bull. Yeah, 9 heifers and 1 bull, which we prefer to have bulls. But my uncle just went to go get a bag of minerals and a block of salt for him. And I'm watching the gate. And I walk over here to one of our cornfields. And as you can tell, the ears are starting to drop on them. And what that means is corn is pretty much at the mature stage. It's at the point of ready to be harvested. And as you can hear, the leaves are dry. But we're getting ready to start corn harvest here, hopefully in the next week. We still got to clean out a grain bin. Got to clean out a grain bin so we can make room for this new crop. And then we're going to start picking ear corn. We're going to start picking this ear corn. Not in this field, in the field where I did my state fair corn video at. We'll start picking ears there. We'll fill our crib up, and then we will go to just full-on corn shelling. So this is not the best field we have. It's one of the worser fields, and that's why the ears look a little small. But I mean, still, that's a pretty good ear. That is a good ear right there. And I'm biasing it a little bit on the edge here, but I mean, heck, it's still good corn. It's good corn. And my uncle tested that there at the field, and it was about 19%, and that was about a week ago. No, it was earlier this week. And so we can start picking ear corn about 17.5, 18. You can pick it with a little moisture to it. And yeah, you can pick ear corn at 17.5 to 18%. You can pick it a little wet because it goes in the crib, and if it gets too dry, it'll shell out. Ear corn will start shelling out inside the picker if it gets too dry. So, and our corn picker has got to be 30, 35 years old, something like that. It's an old Avco. It's a new idea corn picker is what it is, 2-row. And last year we picked about 1,400 bushel of ear corn, and that's about that. It works for us, and we just keep doing it. So it makes it better on the cattle side of it, because we can make our own feed, and it's a good source of filler, along with our shelled corn, alfalfa hay, aromycin, and distillery grain and soybean meal that we put in with the calf feed, and it works out good. And heck, I think my uncles have done it ever since they were kids. So just keep the tradition going. It's a good practice. But like I said, once we get the crib full, we'll just start full blown going into shelling corn. We'll just start shelling the hell out of it, as long as weather provides. And it's a shame we don't have another 10,000 bushel bin, because it looks like we were going to need it this year. It'd be nice if we had another 9 or 10,000 bushel bin, so we could have to store. That way we didn't have to sell so much straight out of the field. Right now we can hold 7, 4, and 15. That's 12 we can store right now a little over 12,000 bushel of grain. That's soybeans and corn. If the bins were full, that would be what it is. And last year we had 4,000 bushel of beans and about 8,000 to 8,500 bushels of corn. So and then that doesn't add up to all of our acreage we had last year. So there's a good quarter of it. Quarter to half of it that goes out straight out of the field on a truck, because we just simply do not have the room. And where the grain bins are now, if you notice that grass area in behind that Brock bin, it slopes down so bad that we couldn't I guess we could set a bin up there, but then it'd be trouble for our truck driver to come in and our grain auger wouldn't set up good. So anyway, enough rambling. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.